Okay, so just a tiny update before the video. I'm just about to edit it, and I just wanted to let you know that I have received all of the feedback from you guys in regards to my previous trying out eyeshadow palette videos where I used the fast forward technique. I know that most of you don't like it and you do definitely prefer when I'm, talking and just, making random conversations about my vagina whilst I'm applying the eyeshadow, which is great. I mean, that's such a compliment. So thank you so much, and thank you for the feedback. As always, I have heard it loud and clear. The only thing is that I filmed this video and another eyeshadow palette video prior to getting the feedback, so I filmed them like in mute basically, so there's no way that I can kind of not do them in fast forward now. I'm really sorry about that, but I just wanted to reassure you and let you know that I've not just disregarded your feedback, I've heard it. Going forward, any eyeshadow palette reviews that I film, I will not be doing them in fast forward. So this one and then the next video where I try out an eyeshadow palette are going to be the last two. So yeah, thank you so much for your feedback. I will always take on board what you tell me, because I just want to make videos in the style that you enjoy. So please don't ever hesitate to let me know. If you've got any constructive criticism, that's fine. If you just want to tell me, however, that my voice sounds like Marge Simpson, then I don't want to hear it. I know that you lovely guys wouldn't say that, only some dickheads will say that. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out the Beauty Glazed Rock Metal eyeshadow palette. So when I hauled this, I thought that I tried it before, but I've been informed reliably that there's another palette that is extremely similar to this one, and that I tried that one. I don't know, but I'm going to trust my reliable informants on this one. This palette just looked so similar to something else. It was like deja vu. I have come to the conclusion now that on Aliexpress, not all brands, but a number of brands, like a lot of brands, seem to kind of create the same palette, but they just kind of rebrand it in their own kind of packaging and branding. I don't know, because sometimes I feel like I'm going a bit crazy, because I'll look at something and I'll be like, holy chicken legs, I'm sure I've seen that before, but then it'll be by a different brand, so I'll be like, oh well, maybe I'm just going mad. But now I'm just thinking, no, Anwanator, you're not going mad. Brands are just sharing all of the same makeup. It's like one big makeup gangbang up in there. What are those people called, that like swingers? It's like the swingers of the makeup world. Everyone's just sharing everyone else's thing. We are going to be trying out this palette today. I have already taken the liberty of doing the swatches, so I'm going to show you those now. For the most part, I thought the swatches were okay. I felt like the mattes were just a little bit faded, and when I say faded, what I mean is they look like a faded version of the stronger colour that they look in the pan. However, I did feel like, they felt very soft, very buttery. I did think that they were true to colour, but a more faded colour. Could I say faded any more times? I do not think so. However, I thought that the shimmers were extremely captivating. They had a kind of thicker texture, and they definitely had a beautiful glow to them. Without further ado, we're just going to get on with the eye look. So to begin the look today, I'm going to set my entire lid with this kind of off-white matte shade. Okay, so although I do like this shade, I am finding that it's quite faded, as predicted. I mean, how many times am I actually going to say the word faded in this video? Just not coming to life on my eyelid right now. I'm not a pessimist, but I kind of feel like I could sit here all day and just keep applying this, and I don't think I'm going to get much more in the way of kind of colour payoff as I've got now. So we are next going to move into, I'm just going to go in with this kind of aubergine kind of shade. I forgot to press record. Somebody just shoot me right now. I mean, really, guys. So I added the burgundy shade and I really like it. Like, I am excited. I'm actually excited with that. I think it looks really cool and I'm loving it. So yes to the burgundy. Love it so much. I'm actually going to go ahead and just apply it under my eye. I think I'm just going to go for like a super like vampy grunge princess today. I do try and stay away from applying kind of pinks or reds under my eyes because I do definitely feel like, you know, that's the surefire way of looking like a crackhead. But we're going to do it today because I'm just a little bit concerned that none of the other shades are going to impress me. Whilst I'm being impressed, I just want to carry on being impressed for as long as possible, you know. So there we go. I know that this is all looking a little bit messy right now, but like I'm hoping I will sort it out. I always try not to say like I'm hoping, you know, at work, like in an email, I am hoping this will get sorted. I am hoping the dishwasher gets repaired. I always say I am optimistic it will get repaired, because I think when you say hopeful, it really sheds an element of doubt. So anyway, I don't know why I told you that, but now you know what my colleagues have to deal with every single day, because I love sending out emails to all staff. Okay, so I'm going to do a cut crease today because I just think this look is going to call for a cut crease. So I'm using my cut crease canvas. This is by Makeup Revolution. It's actually really, really good. I don't know if it's any different from the Conceal and Define concealer, because I had my suspicions it was just the same formula, like repackaged as a different type of product, because of course you could just use a concealer for your cut crease. But either way, I'm not hating it. I really, really like it, and it makes me feel like such a professional cut creaser. Okay, so I have created an effort at a cut crease, and we're now going to go in with a shimmer. And I feel like because the look is very like grungy and like pinky red today, I am going to go in with the kind of cranberry shimmer, which I'm hoping is really going to pop right off to space. Also, just to update you, I did go ahead and do the other eye, and you know what, on the first eye I used this shade, I used this shade, and then I used the burgundy. On the other eye I just cut this shade out. I just used her and her, and I think we got the same look. So thus proving my point that I think some of these shades are just, I'm going to say faded, because I don't feel like I've said it enough. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Do you know what? I've just changed my mind. I've decided I don't want to use that shade. After all, I want to use, like, I'm thinking this gold, like, why not? Because then the gold will juxtapose or something with the red, and I think that might look really sensational. Oh my gosh, look at her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm really liking this. I think it's got a really beautiful glow to it. It is definitely a little bit more on the chunky end of things. I think as long as I don't apply too much, it's going to look really, really nice. I am also, I like licking my finger. I know a lot of you guys will probably not lick your finger, like you probably use Fix Plus or something, but I'm a savage. What can I say? Like, that's just how I roll, without a care in the world. Just licking my finger and then dipping it in. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, I've licked my finger enough at this point and I do not want to lick it again. So I'm going to use the professional approach. I'm going to go in with my brush and I'm just going to go around those tough spots I couldn't get to with my finger. Okay, so I have finished the look. I went for a hot pink lipstick and I was thinking, is this the right choice? I was kind of doubting myself, but now that it's there, I'm feeling it. I think it really complements the gold and in the, you know, kind of pink, or like it's more like a reddy, it's like a cranberry, the cranberry kind of colour around my eyes. I think the finished look is okay, but I'm not crazy about it. I feel like I've been really spoilt with the little Elfos eyeshadow palettes that I've tried recently. This compared to those is like chalk and cheese. This just is not comparable in terms of the formula, unfortunately. So I think for that reason I was quite underwhelmed with this palette. However, I have just gone back and checked my order history and I paid £3.90 for this palette, which is much less than the little Elfos palettes. So I have to kind of judge this fairly and reasonably relatively to its price. And when I consider that this is £3.90 worth of eyeshadows, I actually don't think it's terrible. I mean, if I was just looking at this from a perspective of, do I like the palette? I would probably say not really. A little bit underwhelming. Eyeshadows are very faded, just in case I've not told you before. Just not wonderful. However, when I think of it in terms of the fact that it costs £3.90, it all of a sudden makes me look at it with more favourable eyes. I don't think she's a bad palette at all for that price. Believe me, I've tried much worse. I think that if you're into these kind of warmer shades, I think that you would like this palette. If you like a good shimmer, I think you would like this palette. I think the mattes are a little bit tough to work with just because they are not very pigmented. So, you know, and I actually do believe, and I've not tested this theory really, but I don't believe that you could even really build them up that much. I just think they're always going to look quite faded on the lid. However, saying that, I mean, I'm happy with the finished look, but I'm not blown away. But for £3.90, I think she's a great deal. Anyway, guys, I am going to go. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.